fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the Rebels pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
First down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Defense is coming after him. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback and to get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And the Rebels are looking to keep this drive going. Handoff in a single back formation. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Marathon drive to start the game. Play number 11 here. 3rd and short. Try and muscle for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The offense already has one fourth-down conversion. They do it for a second time. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
The Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. The back's got it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Scanning the field. It's dark. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. 3rd down coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
What a kick. It's good from 55.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Trying to find some room. It's Edwards. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Now it's 2nd down here. To the air, it's Davis. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Bring him down after a small gain. They played it safe there on 3rd and long. The Wolverines will have to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Keeping it on the ground here. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll run it to the left. They've got him down out near the 40.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And the Rebels are on the move here.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads and that big offensive line, able to pick up that first down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
And the Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Looking to pass this time. Going for his running back. Caught near the sticks. It's Bentley. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinators calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Back in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rebels. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking to pass. It's Davis. Going for a big play downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. And the quarterback just sneaks it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. He'll take a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down but missed it.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturned the previous ruling on the field. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
4th down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. Looking to pass. It's Davis. Throws it to the right. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here. You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Makes the grab. It's Wells. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Physical defending. That run falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Got it. 2nd down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up 3rd down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Kick is good. It gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead. So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Davis. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Morgan. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the ball is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Off the play fake on 1st down. They've got him behind the line. The defense with a sack on the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Rebels will kick this deep to begin the 2nd half. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's Davis. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the ball to the ground. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
First and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They've got him down out near the 40.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking downfield, it's Davis. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. The Wolverines will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll toss it to the right side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Movement here from the tight end. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to pass. It's Dart. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could...
Touchdown, Rebels. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Hey, it's first and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
Now here comes the point after attempt. Tech on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. To throw, it's Orgy. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little or slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on 4th down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field, get him the football on 4th down, come up with the conversion, keep those sticks moving.
A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Defense with more pre-snap movement. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. And the quarterback will just sneak it here.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And the Wolverines pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The Wolverines looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Coming up, second down and goal. To throw, it's Davis. He's running out of time here. They bring the heat, and the blitz works. They've got him.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Quarterback drops back. He's escaping the pocket now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense threatening now, first and goal. The defense showing blitz here. From the shotgun, drops back. The pass rush closing in. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get into the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Here's the handoff on a counter. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's fourth and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. They'll work the clock here with the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab behind the line. It's Wells. The reception nets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. Back to pass. It's Dark. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That's the last thing that you can afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Going the other way, can they stop him? Touchdown, Ole Miss. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This has been a long afternoon for this offense. All that's left, got to get some consolation points here. Fighting him off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive.
What a spin move. He's in the clear now. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hand.
Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Davis. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Caught on the outside. It's Loveland.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
The offense just 1 for 3 on 4th down tries today. Here comes a 4th attempt. And he'll set up to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee here.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even